Hey everybody, it's the Aaronator here, and we got another episode of our GM commentary with a Las Vegas Nice. This is episode 6, and in the last episode we had, oh my goodness, it was just amazing, a fantastic draft. I think this team did very good considering it was their first time ever drafting, but I'm not going to spoil anything, so make sure you do go check out the draft if you don't figure out who we drafted with our first pick, because we had one of the first 2 picks. I'll let you know that. But otherwise, spoiler alert, if you want to know right now and you just don't want to watch the video, I'm going to let you know we got Jack Eichel, who's 84 overall sniper. He's going to be our franchise player. And honestly, when it comes to free agents, we're definitely going to need to sign a lot. The only thing is, it's a matter of who. And I was asking you guys about who we should sign, and I didn't really get anything. So, honestly, I don't think signing Martin St. Louis is the smartest idea. He's 40 years old. I mean, really, it's just for a playoff run. He wants 2 years, but he's probably going to retire after this one, especially with a team that's probably not going to have the greatest year. So, guys that are like 30 or older probably aren't the greatest idea. Maybe Franz Nielsen to have that first liner, but I mean, we could put Eichel in the first line as well. So, but we do have to pay players, so we'll figure that out. Goalies, let's just get this settled right now. There's no other teams that really want to sign anybody, so we're just gonna sign Niemi, and we're not gonna. We're gonna get him for, because we don't have Thomas, and we released Happy Bullen. We might want to trade for one. I'm not gonna actually sign Niemi right now. I haven't actually checked this, but I might also cut the part out where I look. Otherwise, we might want to look some up. But guys like Johnny Oduya, veterans like that. Sakara wouldn't be too bad. The Oilers signed him in real life, but I mean, we could take him. He'd help us. He'd help out our defense. So on defense, we have Matt Irwin, and Pickenen. Is there any right-handed guys? We could re-sign Derek Morris. I probably actually will do that. Or Michael Roosevelt. But we need to sign players like for money purposes, so we're gonna get Derek Morris, and we're just gonna sign him for about it's gotta be possible. Hopefully we'll get him. 2 point. The only thing is, if we need to trade him, we can trade him. So I'm gonna say we might need to sign him for 3 years. No, you know what? I'm gonna do 2.85. Hopefully he signs for that. And you know what? I think getting yeah, we need to get some defensemen, more defensemen. I think we are gonna sign Sakara, and we are gonna give him a good deal. We're gonna give him, yeah, we will give him 4 years, and he deserves it. He's gonna be one of our top defensemen. So we're gonna give him 5.25. We gotta pay him, because we have so much cap, so we gotta be able to pay these players. So hopefully he signs. If he doesn't, well, I guess he didn't sign. So defenseman, I'd like to get Justin Braun here. We can pay him a bit, and hopefully he can get a boost after not really being played that much. But 3 years, 2 years, we can give him a 2 year, no, we'll give him a 3-year deal. And then let's make sure we get him 2 point. You know what, 2.4. I'm sure he'll get better. I'm sure of it, but we just gotta hope so. Guys to sign. We could sign Mirko Mueller, but I don't really want to. You know what? Let's get Carlo Colli-Jacobo as a depth guy. We'll get him for 1 year. 2 years. 2 years is good for him. 1.3 is good for 2 years. Hopefully he signs. If he doesn't, we can always sign someone else. Right wings. Let's get we should get a younger-ish guy. You know what? Let's get Chris Stewart, because he's a bit of a depth guy. He played up with Buffalo, so he can work around the roster a bit. You know what? We will give him 2 years, I think, at $2 million good. left wings. We're just gonna get a couple of guys from each thing. Nieto. We're gonna try and sign Nieto. Other teams are obviously gonna want him, but we're gonna try and steal him up for 2.9 for 3 years. If he signs with another team, that's okay. But otherwise, it's like a reasonable contract that could, or it may or may not happen. So we'll see. I wouldn't actually mind getting a veteran guy like Martin Havlat, and I'm not gonna get Hurdle. I'm gonna get Havlat just for offensive purposes. Probably end up playing on our first line or something. But 2 years at 3 mil is probably good. He shouldn't drop too much even at that. We'll give him 3.25 for 2 years, and we should be good with that. I mean, we obviously need to get a couple other guys. Yeah, Santarelli could play the second line. Franz Nielsen, we could get Pavelski as well, but I had no idea Franz Nielsen was older than like that much. But okay. You know what? Let's get Franz Nielsen. He's gonna be our first liner, along with Kovalchuk. So I want to get him for 3 years at 5 mil. If he doesn't sign, we can always get Santarelli or other guys, and then we should get some fourth liners. I kind of like Desharnais personally, so yeah, we're gonna get Desharnais on this team as well. Get him for a solid deal at 1.3 for 2 years, just like Kolyakvo. Any other depth guys? We could get Daniel Winnick. Any younger guys? Let's get Jerry D'Amigo maybe. Or Time again. You know, let's get Time again just because he's a bit more of an actual fourth liner. Oh, he's an RFA. Okay, never mind. I'll stick with UFA. And D'Amigo's also RFA. But oh no, he's not. Okay, never mind. We can get him. So there you go. He can get a bit better as well. But 0.8 is good for him. I doubt he'll sign with any other team anyways. I wouldn't mind getting Melker Karlsson, but I'd like to get a bit more of a actual fourth liner. Chris Brown, kind of awkward. I don't notice the name at all really. Ben Smith, Bobby Butler. Let's get Bobby Butler for our AHL squad. He's worked out in some other GM modes of mine. We'll just give him 1 year at 0.8. Now let's get a couple other guys. Depth forwards, Peter Regan. Yeah, let's get Peter Regan because he can be a very good first. He's actually worked very well for me as well. But 0.9 mil. Defenseman, we're gonna need to get a couple other depth defensemen like mine are top 2. Any potential-ish guys, not him. TJ Brennan, Blum. I mean, any guys that are a bit younger. Elliott, Kondratic. Elliott's offensive defenseman. Let's get Elliott. He's solid. You know what? Yeah, sure. You can get 2 years at 0.75. And we should get a backup no matter what. So, you know what? Let's get Anders Lindback. He's a bit younger than the other guys. He wants one way. Yeah, sure. But we'll get him for 1.25 for 1 year. There you go. I don't think there's many other guys we need to sign, but we should probably sign a couple more for depth as well. Chris Porter, Sestito. We could get Sestito. That'd be awesome. Fraser McLaren. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Drayson Bowman. Do we really need to sign it? No, we might get Nieto. We can always sign anybody else, but that should be enough for now. So let's hope that we get all the guys that we got, and hopefully we paid them enough. We'll see what happens. We're only at about 10 minutes through this video, so we can probably check out trades and then get to the season. Yep, there you go, Lindback. It's all good. I'm glad that you're extremely happy. Yeah, we got Stewart, Havlat, Kolyakvo, Morris. Yeah, we're getting all of our guys. We got Nieto as well. Wow. Sweet. So we got Nieto on this team. So I guess maybe no one offered him anything, or I don't know. But you know what? That's okay. Because Nieto could be I mean, I doubt the Sharks would let him go. They didn't let him go. I think they re-signed him this year. But we got Sakara and we got Nielsen. So there you go. We are all good. We need to check out our contracts and see what we actually have on our roster. So obviously we need a goalie. We could trade for one, or hopefully Niemi's still up there. Defensively, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to sign another defenseman. Yeah, Katalik's there. He can play. Domingo can play. Yeah, we should be good. Especially if we have a couple other guys come up. But we should get an AHL guy in there as well. Centers are good. Right wings are all good. We could probably be okay. Goalie. So we need a goalie, a right winger, a goalie, a left winger, and a defenseman for the Miners. But St. Louis is still out there. It looks like Niemi's not going to get signed, probably because a lot of teams don't really have the room. But let's get a left winger who can play in the Minors. Or we could put Domingo. Yeah, we could put Domingo in there and then sign out a guy like Winnick. I wouldn't mind signing a guy like Winnick. Higgins. Good defensively. Two-way forward. Well, I made him a two-way forward because that's actually what he technically is. You know what? No, let's give him... you know what? If he signs with a... Oh... You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. He's going to decrease, and I don't want to give him less. So, you know what? Yeah, we'll just get Daniel Winnick because he's solid. 1 year. Yeah, we'll give him 1 year at 0.925. Max out the two-way contract. And then defenseman, we got to get a minor defenseman. A very good one. A guy who can come up. You know what? Yeah, sure. TJ Brennan's good. He might get a little bit of a jump as well. Unlikely, but... 0.85, and that'll be all good. And then we may sign Niemi depending. I don't even know if we're actually going to be able to sign the other guys. I mean, we can go for a bit of a run. We sign a couple guys like Sakara and Nielsen. That's not bad, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We got Winnick, and okay, so we didn't get TJ Brennan, which I'm kind of disappointed. I might want to unload a bit of room so we can get TJ Brennan or another guy, because I think our defense needs a bit more. Oh, no, I didn't want free agents. I don't know why I'm doing that. Nope. Okay, so we're going to go to trade players. I'm going to trade for a goalie. So I'll cut this out, guys. And, yeah. Okay, guys, I checked it out, and there's not really any more goalies, so we're just going to sign Niemi. That's okay. There's a lot of prospect players, like goalies and players, and I also saw Winnipeg apparently signed what's his face? The can't remember his name, but oh yeah, they signed St. Louis, but they put him on the trading block, of course, and he even has a really low trade value. So we could trade for him, but I mean we could have signed him anyways, but no, we're not gonna. So you know what? We're gonna sign Niemi for a 1 year contract, I think, as well, and hope that he pans out back to his original form. Hopefully it's just a lower statistical growth, but we should be able to. And I'm okay with $2 million for 1 year, so he can be our starter. And then defensively, oh yeah, we probably should have. You know what? We'll go back to signing TJ Brennan here, and I'll just make a quick trade on the block. I'll do this for 1 year. You know what? I'll even show you guys. We'll just make it much easier. We don't have to listen to it because I mean we got time. We got lots of time. We gotta find depth guys. Anybody with like really big contracts. So like Zhelepovs. Yeah, a guy like Zhelepovs is probably a guy I want to move. Yep, sure. Probably shouldn't have signed guys like Katalik and stuff, but what are you gonna do? We have a lot of right wingers. Carpenter. Is he like? He's not a grinder. I don't need him. It's all good. Yeah, we don't need him. Carpenter. And you know, let's oh no, we got 2 guys on the block. That's all we need. I guess no one wants Carpenter though. You know what? I'm gonna put in that Emmanuelson guy because we don't really need a sniper in there either. So Boston wants him for depth. A 4th. No, I gotta be fair. Yeah, Boston. Sure, for a 7th. That's good because it's just for unloading. So there you go. Of course, they're gonna announce it to the fans, and they're gonna have like the great Taco Tuesday or whatever. So gonna be all happy. There you go. That's pretty much signed. We'll get TJ Brennan, and then we'll sim to the season. I'll skip it for you guys, but we'll just wait till we get TJ Brennan, and then I'll show you what the lines could be, and then we'll get out of here. Brennan signed and Yemi signed. Look at that lucrative contract. It's amazing. It's just a 1 year, $2 million. He's just like, yay. So if he does get a boost, and because it just is what's it called? If it is just statistical growth that went down, then he should be back up. A lot of the players should be back up. We could have got Pavelski, and he probably would have gone back up, but we'll just hope that this works. And yeah, I'll sim to the start of the preseason. I just wanted to welcome you back for another year at the helm of the Las Vegas Knights. I was a bit surprised by some of your actions, or lack thereof, because you signed Jack Eichel, and I don't know why you would do that. It's just annoying. You never sign your 2nd overall pick, who's 84 overall, in the offseason. I hope you know what you're doing. I'm expecting 39 wins out of this year out of you, because you know you're a new franchise, and we want you to be a Stanley Cup contender off the bat. Basically, that's what he's saying. I'm not gonna check it like this. What I like doing is I like going right to like the scouting center and all that, so I can tell exactly like what we're looking for. So first, we're gonna figure out like the top picks, and we'll figure out which ones we might want. So guys like Austin Matthews and Sam Steele and all that, we're not gonna be going for those kind of guys. The guys that we're gonna be needing, obviously on this team, are probably gonna be defensemen like Sean Day, Jakob Chychrun, Ralph Jarrett. Or maybe snipers on the wings for like Puljujarvi and Benson sort of thing. So it looks like there's a couple goalies as well in here, which we could get a goalie. I will scout some goalies definitely, but I mean we do have Mancina. We can always trade for a goalie as well. Speaking of which, this leads me to ask you guys. I'll tell you guys after. But Austin Matthews, I made sure he's from Zurich, and he's left-handed. It's perfect. Sam Steele, Puljujarvi, obviously I edited a lot of potentials. Goalies, Kamloops, Kootenay, Prince George. So they're all from the WHL, so that'll make it a lot easier. And then a couple of goalies from the OHL, so we can count. Yeah, we'll be good. We can scout the goalies of the WHL, and then we can check out. Yeah, we probably want to check out. There's a lot of. We can check out the defensemen of the OHL, and then we can check out Puljujarvi and a couple other guys. But yeah, I think that's it. There's not many other guys afterwards. Yeah, but we'll get all around a lot. But right here, defenseman. Let's see if we can get ourselves. You know what? No, let's go for the. Let's just check out the goalies of the dub first. I think. You know what? No, we'll check out. A lot of people just go with the dub to start, so we'll just start off with the dub, and then we'll check out the goalies and stuff. But anyways, I was gonna say, let me know what you guys think about possibly trading Kovalchuk in the next year or 2 or 3. Not like maybe we don't trade him, maybe we just keep him out and run him for his contract, and we get to upgrade the amateur scout. Yes. But upgrade everything else, nice. But the main thing is like we can get a bit out of him, and the teams that probably would want him, if we think about this realistically, Boston, Montreal, and there's one other team, Pittsburgh, because Pittsburgh didn't trade for Kessel. But then again, they might have also traded for someone else. But and along with Boston makes. Montreal, they have a lot of guys like Gallagher and Galchenyuk coming up, so maybe not. So I'd say Pittsburgh's probably the most realistic place to put Kovalchuk, and maybe put him with Crosby or Malkin or whatever you want to do. But I also wouldn't mind keeping him, because I mean he's our captain right now. So yeah, we're just gonna check this out for now. Go to roster moves. Just make all the basic roster moves, figure out who's going to be on our team and who's not. I also want to check out progress reports because of just other stuff. But there you go. There's Jack Eichel. If you haven't seen him yet, he's going to be a beast for us. See if he can win the Calder over McDavid, but it might be hard. Watson is considered a fourth liner, and look at that. His defense and faceoffs are very helpful. He has a good shot, physical, just puck skills and senses could go up. But, I mean, he's going to be a fourth liner probably ahead of Desharnais. Desharnais can probably play the wing. James Wright can also play there, but we'll just give him some time. Lockdown was going to play as well like he did last year. Winnick Nieto went up, so that's nice. He's nice and offensive mainly, but I mean I would have liked him to be a bit better defensively. Winnick D'Amigo, we can keep him down the AHL, and then Burrish, Stewart, Goldovin, we're not going to play him yet, not quite yet. Kotalik will play instead of him, and then we need a depth guy actually. So. And remember, oh yeah, we'll bring up James Wright. But remember, guys, you can let me know what you think about a possible trade and possible things for lines. And just tell me what you think. And yeah, we'll try and get a lot of our prospects playing in the AHL. But Makarov and Saros are getting better. I guess he's not going to play back yet. That's too bad. He did amazing last year. 3-0. 3-0 and oh, there's no shootout loss. I thought there was, but 3-0-1 basically. I thought it was 3-0-1, but 3-0. He's a beast. And then we got Lindback and Niemi as our goalies. So yeah, we're gonna be a much better team than last year. I can let you know that, but we're still gonna have a struggling time. So first line, that's what it looks like. I wouldn't mind doing this. It actually mixes it up a bit, and then Havlat. Eichel, and then we don't have a playmaker with Eichel. Ooh, should we do this? Should we make it completely filthy? First line? No. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do that. Havlat. I kind of feel bad for Eichel. That's the only thing. We could mix it up and do like this. Probably Nieto on the second line. Eichel there. Oh yeah, we also have let's face best lines. We also have Lockdown who can play instead of, where is it? We could choose to not play Kotalik, but I mean he sort of was a veteran last year, and I just feel like it was sort of a thing like we should. But Lockdown, Eichel, and Nieto is probably going to be the best we got, because Lockdown doesn't even have that good at face-offs. Only has 70, so we could do this technically, but Eichel is better face-offs, so. Yeah, he's got 79, I believe. Yep. But he'll be very filthy. Wingles, Stewart, and probably Winnick, I think. And then we can do this, and then Desharnais, Watson, and Burrish. Even though I think Watson has, yeah, he has 76, and I think he has 80. Desharnais? Oh no, he has 78. But still, I'd like to put Watson on his on at center, just his natural position, and plus Desharnais is left-handed, so it kind of works out. So those are what I think would the lines be. Maybe we could play James Wright, or we could play Kotalik, but I mean they're just extra depth players, so it helps out. And then defensively, yeah, we're probably gonna do Pickenen on the right side. That works out. Braun and Morris. Can we do something different? Kind of looks. We could mix it up a bit and do like this and alternate it. That way Braun hopefully gets better. We could try that. And then, well, we could try anything. We could put Morris there, but I'm just going to do best lines for now. And best lines for the AHL, and basically we'll probably do something like this for the AHL. We can probably just do best lines. They have Rod playing. Weiser. I want Weiser playing, though. Weiser and maybe Tarasov for offense. And then defensively, maybe Bergman and Pettersson also in the bottom pairing. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, those are what our lines are probably going to look like. No, maybe you can let me know. But I think it was actually much longer than I thought. Sorry, it got in the 20 minutes, but yeah, we figured it out. So anyways, guys, I want to try and end this off as quickly as possible. Actually, no, because I skipped part. Because we skipped the trade that we didn't do, and then we skipped the. Well, we did do one trade. We did do one trade. I'll try and make it as low as possible. I don't know what the time is for you guys, but I hope it's as low as possible. I just wanted to see this. If this is statistical growth. Yes, it is. So this could be... Look at that. Even Matt Nieto is much better. He's flipping 85 overall. Braun is much worse. Winnick is statistical growth, but still, I mean, he's a veteran, so I don't expect that much. Chris Stewart, statistical growth. Nielsen, let's hope it's statistical, so that's okay. That's statistical growth for Loktionov, and then this is statistical growth for Darnay. But I mean, overall, all the reasons that these guys, like these main two players, are not doing very well is just because they're like they weren't playing last year at all. So I mean, technically, yeah. And look at that. He's 85 overall. So as long as we can get off to a good start, I think, guys, that we are going to have actually a really good year. And I'm excited for guys like Eichel and Watson, who are going to be on our team. So that will work out very nicely. Very, very nicely. And then quickly, just make sure our captains are good. We're going to have Kovalchuk, Pickenin, and... Did we have Wingles last year as our other captain? I don't know. I think it was like Morris or something. But what we're going to do, we're going to make the other captain. We're not going to give it to Eichel just yet. We're going to give it to a leader. We're going to give it to Sakara. There you go. Pickenin, Kovalchuk, and Sakara as our captains. And then the AHL, we'll fix that in a bit. We'll just go like... because it means that much to me. You know what? We're going to give it to Tierney because he was here for the longest time, I guess. Goldobin, not quite. Well, yeah, we'll give it to Goldobin. They're leaders on this team. Defensively, we got to give it to the other defensive guy who's been here for a while. Where is he? Not Brennan, but the guy who plays with Doherty. I think that's it. But anyways, yeah, those are going to be our captains in the AHL. Let the young guys lead up. I mean, Doherty's not the greatest potential, but... This is going way longer than it should have, guys. Sorry, I'll try and clip it as much as up as I can, just like I told you earlier. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here once this is done loading stuff. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And in the next episode, we will do the Lions and the start of the season for about a month or so, and we'll go from there. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Uno, dos, tres,